The Nintendo Game Boy came out almost 35 years ago, and since it was released, there's been almost 1,000 games made for it. Now, since the games are so old, it'd be hard to find them sealed, right? Well, today we're unboxing a collection worth $20,000 with only sealed Game Boy games. I don't really know what we have here. I see all these boxes stacked up with sealed games. I know one game that was in the collection for sure, but the crew took over the deal, got it here all the way from Norway, and now we have, how many boxes is this? Like nine boxes full of sealed Game Boy games. And I am very excited to open them up. So as I'm pulling these games out, I'm gonna put them on the shelf based on my prediction for their value. And Sky Guy's gonna tell me whether I'm right or wrong.
And along the way, I'm gonna tell you some helpful hints maybe for some of the games that might help you decide where they go.
I like it. All right, I'm already seeing one here that I'm super excited about. This was a game I had as a kid. Oh, is this in an acrylic? Sweet mercy. Super Mario Land 2, original Game Boy, sealed. Goodness gracious. So it is player's choice, which is gonna make a difference in sealed value. I guess I'll guess like 300. So this would be between $300 and $500 is my guess.
It is over $500.
Dang.
So already one price starting has it at $624.97.
Game Boy games are tough because there's not many sold comps to go off of because these are truly unbelievably rare. Like we said, like most of these are going to be over 30 years old.
We'll get to some that have 5 solds in the last 14 years.
Crazy.
So the history on them we'll definitely get into, but these are going to be hard.
Tennis. Can you tell me something about this game?
It plays like tennis. And that's about it. It's definitely one of the early games. I believe it's a launch title.
Okay, so I would guess 0 to 100.
It is $240.
Oh.
At player's choice.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's crazy. But you do have Mario up here. He's chilling. I did play tennis in high school, but I didn't have one of these. I had to call my own lines. So I'm 0 for 2 right now.
Good job.
Thank you. And as I'm 0 for 2, I want to introduce some stakes to my guesses.
Okay.
I've got some switches for the big show, Whatnot Show, January 19th, where a lot of this stuff will be for sale. If I get more than 50% right, I'll only give away 1 switch, but less, I'll give away 2.
Okay. So there's 64 games, or 65 games in this collection.
So I gotta get 33 or more correct.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
1. All right, well next up we do have the Mole Mania.
This one is super cool.
It's in its like original store case, right? Like that's original.
Do you know who made this game?
I have no idea.
None other than Shigeru Miyamoto himself.
Really?
Yes. And
Oh my
fun fact, the
gosh.
bad guy is a cabbage farmer, and he has 2 plumber sons that are unnamed.
Oh my gosh, is this one of the sons?
No, that's the main bad guy.
Oh, okay. So this game, I've sold complete before, and it had some good value. Gosh, this even has Nintendo on it, like the plastic case. It's so cool. I'm gonna say 500 plus. Like this has got to be something pretty special.
You would be correct.
Yes, I got one. 1 for 3.
This game price charts at $532.
And with all of these Game Boy games, the values are gonna be tough. So they could be low or high. They're so old. There's so few comps to go off of on eBay. So we're doing the best average and the best information that Price Charting has available. That's how we're rocking it.
This one is weird.
Indeed. How do you say that?
Daedalian Opus.
Daedalian Opus.
Oh, look, it says Daedalian Opus.
Daedalian Opus. There you go.
I didn't do any research on this game because it seemed like it was a cult game.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with 100 to 200 as my guess.
This game price charts at $73.56. So even less.
$73.56, okay.
And then maybe with that condition, it's a little bit lower.
It could be. So that puts me at 1 for 4. 25%. Not a good start. We're gonna go next 3 rapid fire right here. So we have Word Zap, never even heard of that. Wave Race, definitely heard of that. Prehistoric Man, Raiders of the Lost Nosh.
Really?
Yeah. All right, so Word Zap, I'm gonna guess under 100. Wave Race, I'll guess 200 to 300. And then Prehistoric Man, I'll guess 300 to 500.
You're correct. This is around 50 bucks. Wave Race, you are incorrect. This is about $150. And then what'd you say on Prehistoric Man?
$300 to $500.
It is $299.99, so I'll give it to you.
Give it to me. I'm still gonna put that there because that is super clean. I would say that puts it over. So 3 for $7. We're getting closer to 50%. And we got one more in this box, Sky Guy.
Yes.
I noticed this one was in an acrylic case.
Anything in
which
an
I feel like
acrylic
is a
case,
hint for me.
Yeah.
And I need all the hints I can get because this is a hard game. Dark Man. I am going in my head between, you know, like, is this over 1,000? Because this is a really uncommon game, and this is super clean. Oh. I'm gonna go 500 to 1,000.
You are correct. This is just fringe. I believe it's just under $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that is one of the heaviest games we are going to see
That
today.
is awesome.
But not even close to the heaviest.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go. So I'm officially 50%. 4 for 8. On to the next box.
The packaging is done so well that I went ahead and unbubble wrapped everything.
Thank you. And shout out to Christopher, who we bought these games from. The packaging was amazing. These boxes were inside of other boxes. We already got rid of the other boxes.
This is not how they were.
So these were like box within a box. Solar Striker. It's in an acrylic.
Only 3 have sold sealed in the last year or 2. That's your hint.
Okay. So it's very uncommon, but does it get respect? I'm gonna say 3 to 500.
I'll call it correct. It's another $299.99.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. 5 for 9 right there. This is super Hunchback. Never seen that.
Yeah.
That is in rough
There
shape.
is no normal Hunchback. I mean, there was, but it was for the Amiga or something like that, I think.
2 to 300.
338. Only 5 have sold from 2010 to 2018.
Dang. All right, so I'm 5 for 10. All right, Fortress of Fear.
This is a Wizards and Warriors game.
So I'm gonna say 100 to 200.
It's $250.
Dang.
This game is apparently pretty hard and relatively slow. Not fun.
Okay. 5 for 11. Jungle Book. It's probably got some good value. It's an iconic.
Only 1 has sold in the last year.
I'm gonna go 3 to 5.
I think realistically that's what it is, but price charting has it at $280.
280.
I want to give it to you, but I think
Don't give it to me. That's all right.
Over under 15 or something like that.
Okay. 5 for 12. Probably worth a little bit more, but we'll go with it. NFL Quarterback Club 96. 0 to 100.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
57.24.
Still cool to have sealed. 6 for 13. Torpedo Range.
Only 9 have sold in 14 years sealed. Yeah, this is an uncommon.
All right, 2 to 3.
Just under 173.52.
Okay.
This is one that's probably so rare it falls into that category of nobody knows about it.
Kind of
so
make
there's
up
just
your own price.
Yeah, just a really low demand.
Okay, cool. 6 for 14. Holy mercy, we got Donkey Kong Land 2.
That is player's choice.
Yep. That's clean though, man. I'm gonna go here. 3 to 500.
That's what I would have thought too. It is only 117 according to price
Wow.
charting, which I think is pretty far off. There's not a lot of history on it.
Okay, well, we'll go with it. So 6 for 15 now. I'm falling behind the pace. All right, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, in an acrylic. That is absolutely beautiful.
Have you had any history with this game?
I have. We got one from Minty to White that was used and minty, and I think we got $800 for it. So I think I know where this one goes. In sealed condition, 1,000 plus.
See, that would make sense, but price charting has it at 730. But there is no history.
We got over
on
that
it.
for a used one.
That's why I think I'll give it to you on that
right.
one, because the history is just so wonky, and
Yeah.
that one is in such good condition.
Yeah, okay, you're right. So many of these, there's so few comps. These are OG Game Boy only. No color, no Game Boy Advance, all OG. Crazy rare to find sealed. That's why it's unbelievable to have over 60 of them in the same place. Okay, on to the next one. Box number 3, and as I look at this next box, let me know some of your favorite Game Boy memories, whether it's OG Game Boy Pocket, Color, Advance, SP. Super Mario Land was the first OG Game Boy game I played on a Game Boy Pocket, on a vacation. My mom got us Game Boy Pockets to keep us quiet in the car, I think. As a parent, I can understand that now. But we're starting out here, Missile Command. Go with 100 to 200.
That would be correct. 128.
Okay, the Page Master. Oh my goodness, that is a clean box. Let's go with the upper end, 100 to 200.
193. Pretty darn close. Well done.
Okay. Ooh, baby, we got an acrylic case. Dr. Mario.
All right, note on this one. This is PAL. That affects it a little bit.
So different region, not US, but it's still Dr. Mario. I love the Nintendo on the seal. That's cool.
I know.
wish
Let us
we
know
got
if that
over
was
here.
a PAL thing.
I would say 500 plus if it was our region, but let's go with 3 to 5.
Correct.
Pocahontas, very clean box. Probably 100 to 200.
Correct. 190.
Dang. On a roll. Okay, I got to be over half now. That's
what is
11.
that? Okay, yeah.
That's 11 correct, and I think there's less than 22 games up here. So, all right, Madden 95, 0 to 100.
199.
Dang.
This one gets some respect for the Game Boy, especially sealed. That's mainly why people like collecting
older
stuff
Maddens
with the face of Madden on it.
Yeah. Battleship. Man.
I've never heard of this.
Let's go with 100.
I'll give it to you. It's 99.23.
All right, I'm gonna leave it there because that's really clean. All right, the Lion King. Let's see, 2.
Yes, 218.
Let's go.
Nice.
It's a good box for me. Casper.
Okay, so this game is like the worst of all the Casper games. Apparently, it's just mini games.
Ooh, but this can't have that much value. I would say 100.
150.24. Well done. You're doing great.
All right, Dragon's Lair.
It's known to be pretty difficult. If you fall just 2/3 of the screen, you die.
I know it's uncommon. I'm gonna say 300.
Dang, 349.99. Well done.
I am well over 50% right now. I'm feeling good. I don't know if you guys are rooting for me or rooting against me because under 50%, 2 switches. That says boo. Okay, this is not old.
No.
What, this come out like a couple years ago?
Yes, this is like an official Game Boy, like indie project type thing. Okay. But sold out really quick.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna say 100 to 200.
It is 100 even, so I'll give it to you.
Okay, I would say that counts. Final Fantasy Adventure. Holy mercy. Goodness gracious, that is crazy.
Now this is the first spin-off game of the Final Fantasy series.
Put it in the 500.
655, that's correct.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, you'd be correct. $75.
Adventures of Lolo. Did this come out in the States?
No. It's only on NES. It is the port of the NES version, but it only came out on PAL for whatever reason, so it's relatively rare.
I love this box.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That has awesome color. Yeah, definitely never have seen this before. I'll say 200.
433. So it's on the $300 shelf.
That is super cool. I like that a lot. This collection is ridiculous. Hit the like button for this ridiculous collection.
And rumor has it he might have more, and it's like, this is just Game Boy. Apparently he has Game Boy Color and more, so yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, Altered Space.
Apparently it's really fun. Now, there have only been 3 sales in the last 3 years.
I have no idea. 200.
It's 426.
Wow.
That's a very, very valuable game.
It's probably very uncommon because I've never seen that. The Addams Family.
I read a review on this game, and they called it fairly awful.
Fairly awful. It's still Addams Family, iconic, series in general. So I'll still say 200.
It's 150.
150. Okay.
Close, though.
Okay. So I've missed a couple in a row now. Coming back to reality, the Chess Master.
It plays like chess, by the way.
Good to know. Thank you. I'll say 100.
This is actually the lowest value game that we have at $57, but there's not much sales history of it sealed, so it could be a little more in reality.
Okay. Hyper Load Runner.
I bet you haven't seen this one.
No. 3 to 5.
Because it's so unpopular, it's at 200 right now. But I think over time, as people learn about it more, that'll be a chase piece. I don't even know what the gameplay is like.
I got to be getting closer to 50% again. I think I've dropped down a little bit here. All right, Hercules. I'm actually surprised this is in an acrylic because I wouldn't guess it. I would probably guess 100 to 200, but since it's in an acrylic, I'll put it up here.
Move it up even higher.
What?
Price starting has us at $550.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hercules.
Isn't that nuts?
Coming through. Sweet mercy. All right, this has a lot of wear, but this is stinking crazy. Mortal Kombat, the OG. It's a shame it has some tears in the seal and stuff. I think still, though, it's got to be over $500. I'm not going to set it there for now, but 500 is where I'm placing it.
It is over 1,000. You want to take another guess? If you can guess it, it's an even 100 number. If you can guess it, I'll give you the point.
All right, 1,200.
1,300.
1,300. Goodness gracious.
So this version is pretty laggy compared to other Mortal Kombats, and it lacked certain features and even characters.
Okay.
But apparently the Game Gear version is a lot better. Yeah. Game Gear
Okay.
did something better.
Oh gosh. I don't like the Game Gear. Okay, we have 4 more boxes left, including what you are keeping as the final box.
Yeah.
The last box. The best
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one. Let's continue on. 4 boxes remaining, and this one starts with number 2 of Lolo Adventures. I'm gonna say that is between 300 and 500.
Well, you'd be right.
That was a softball, and I needed a play action football. Very clean. Let's go with 100.
It is 187, correct.
Let's go. Yeah, sometimes like the early launch ones can have a little bit of value if they're sealed. A King James Bible for use on Game Boy. Wow.
Before you take a guess
Wisdom
on
tree.
this one, just the cartridge is around $250.
Oh. What?
So,
Yeah, I knew about their NES games. I didn't know they did Game Boy.
yeah, there's another one too that we have.
I'm gonna say it probably doesn't add a crazy amount of value. It's probably just rare all around. So 300 to 500.
You'd be right on both. $415, and there's only been one sold in the last year.
Wow.
Here we
Holy
go.
mercy, I love this. Mario Land, the OG.
Now it is player's choice, so factor that in.
It's player's choice, but it is clean, man.
Yeah.
There's
The
no
Game
way
Boy.
that this is going anywhere else but in my collection. I think realistically it's over 1,000, but I think price charting is going to have between 500 and 1,000.
Yeah, it has it at $499. I'll give it to you.
That is so clean.
What is that, 20? 21?
I don't know anymore.
All right, the
We'll put
total's
it
on
here.
the screen.
Next up, Pit Fighter. This
That's
is
in rough.
very rough shape. I don't even know if this is legit. We're gonna have to look into this further. So
What
currently,
would price charting have it at?
probably 100 to 200.
92.
92. I'm gonna set this to the side because I don't know. We're gonna have to look into that one closer. Faceball 2000. I am shocked this isn't an acrylic. It's very clean. I'm gonna say here, 300.
209.
209.
So I think
okay.
you just wanted to preserve the condition of
Yeah,
that
I get
one.
it. I get it. Like that is stunning condition. We only have 3 more boxes left. Let's finish strong. Here they are. We're doing these 2 boxes at a time, rapid fire. So starting with a little play action football.
I made a little bit of a mistake. Price charting had both
Oh.
of these added together. So you were correct. They are $92.
I was
each.
right.
Yep. So,
All right,
so
give me
you
those.
were correct. So you get 2 points added.
2 points. Let's go. Desert Strike. I think it might just slide over 100.
Yep, 117.
All right, Wario Land 2. This box is crazy, by the way. I'm seeing some crazy stuff in here. 2 to 3.
That'd be right, 235.
All right, Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm gonna go with 100 to 2.
199. I'll give it to you.
Spanky's Quest. Shout out to the Spankster from Phoenix Resale.
Should we send it to him?
No,
Okay.
because
call.
I think this is probably in like this range, 300 to 500.
Yep, it's $410.
Let's go.
It's nuts.
I think I might be back over 50%.
I think so too.
Castlevania 2. This is the second one. Now, I will say this one is not quite as pristine as the other one. Still very nice, but I'm just gonna slide this to this end. As
Yeah.
we upped the other one because of condition, but since that one has some.
Yeah, you know what it is. So again, the price starts at like $730, but it takes the average of everything. So
So if you got a beat up box, it might go for $400 or $500, even though it's sealed. All right, Oddworld Adventures. I'm gonna go with 200.
144.
Okay, interesting that it's in an acrylic, but it is really clean. Mole Mania again, 500. Those are like easy bonuses for me. Elevator Action, 200.
It is $302.
Barely missed
sneaks
it.
in, but Taito, anything Taito. Be
Taito.
on the
So
lookout
Taito
for it.
made Little Samson for NES and Flintstones, which are both like $1,000 cartridges. So, all right, next box, Exodus. Okay, so this is another wisdom tree. Weird seal, but probably is legit because it's not a licensed game. 200?
119. Not as popular as the King James Bible.
Yeah. Brain Drain, 100.
83. What is
The
that?
Game of Harmony.
What even is that?
That is a game of harmony.
Looks dumb.
Yeah, it does kind of look dumb. 0 to 100.
You're right. It's $0.
Yeah.
73.
73. Nailed it. Got that one correct. Jungle Book number 2.
Don't look. Don't look.
I see it.
Dang it.
200.
Correct. 280.
Cubert. That's got to be up there, man. Cubert for Game Boy. 200.
Correct. 224.
Let's go. And oh my gosh.
So this one I
That
had a
is
hard
awesome.
time finding anything on. Would you believe it? The final boss is a dragon,
I would.
but it's a really cool platformer type game.
Nail and scale.
Now,
It's
the
got a big
seal does
hole
have
in
the-
in the seal, yeah. I'm gonna factor in condition to my guess and say 300.
Even lower, 218.
218.
So uncommon, I don't think it gets the respect.
There are some Game Boy games like that. And Kirby's Black Ball, that's an awesome one to see. I'm gonna say just under 500.
Man, you're good. 450.
Okay.
And apparently this is a really, really fun game.
It probably works great for Game Boy.
It's pretty much like a brick breaker type game, but you use Kirby and he eats all the bricks that you break.
Like Arkanoid?
Don't know.
Let me look at the back. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that looks very Arkanoidy down here, like that platform, and maybe Kirby goes up and down. I don't know.
Yeah,
I could be totally
like
wrong.
a brick breaker game.
Yeah. You ever played Arkanoid?
No.
It's a fun one. Okay. It's the final box, and the very last game in this is crazy expensive, and the only one that I knew about going into this purchase. Shanghai. Very, very clean box. I've never seen it. I would guess complete it's over 100, so I'm gonna guess over 200. Sealed.
130 sealed. Moving on down.
130, okay. Pinocchio.
So this one I think is fake.
I don't like that at all. Yeah, that doesn't look good.
He didn't willingly sell it to us, or knowingly sell it to us fake.
So we'll just hold off on that one.
Do you want to know what it would be if it was complete in US? Sure. Or excuse me, new?
I would guess 100.
Yeah, 458. So it's unfortunate that.
Dang, yeah, we'll have to look closer, but it's definitely not US version, so. Quirk. He's amazing. I'm gonna say 200.
299.99. So technically you're right.
All right, I'll take it. Spot, yes.
Let's go.
7-Up, killing it in the 90s. 100.
137.50, correct.
Let's go. I'm actually really curious to see what I'm at right now.
Yeah.
With how many I have correct and how many.
I think you're darn close.
It's gotta be close.
Regardless, you're giving away a Switch. They'll know by the end of this video.
Yeah, you'll know if it's 1 or 2. Okay.
Okay, this only 5 solds in the last 15 years.
Holy cow.
Sealed. I cannot find much information on it. One of the recent solds is, I think, him purchasing this off eBay.
And that is mint. This is like very nice condition. 300.
340. Well done.
Yeah, I feel like that's clutch right now. Okay.
Or wait. I think I'm wrong on that. I think it's 197 actually. Yeah, it's 197. Never mind.
Oh no.
I was reading the next one, but
well, you know, for the next one I was definitely going to guess over 300.
Yeah, there's no shot you were guessing over 300 for golf player's choice.
Well, I will now though.
Yeah, I think this is one of the rare instances where the player's choice version is a little bit more uncommon sealed than the regular version.
Interesting.
This one price charts higher by like
Interesting.
pretty significant amount. So
Player's choice
freebie
golf.
point because I'm stupid.
Well, thank you for that.
Sure thing.
I mean, I got it right and then got it wrong, so we'll just keep it how it was. Okay, elevator action.
Don't look.
I think it was in this one.
Well, it's right there in front of you.
Oh, okay, there it is. 300.
Well done. Yep, 302 once again. And the final game. Do the reveal.
Let's go.
Man.
All aboard the hype train. Pokemon Yellow. The iconic.
Now, I do not know what print that is.
So it's black ESRB logo.
It's a later print for sure.
There's multiple prints on yellow. Yeah, I have one sealed one upstairs. I have one on the shelf.
Yeah, you do. Why do we have sealed Pokemon Yellow right now?
That's actually a buddy of mine who wanted me to send it off for grading. He got it locally, beat me to it for $600.
Man.
Which is a crazy deal. But his is a no logo. You can see
So
no ESRB on his.
And I think the one you have in your collection from your childhood is a no logo as well. Is that right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, that is definitely incredible to see. The Pokemon Yellow sealed, definitely going to be over 1,000. I got to say that's the most expensive of the batch.
I'll give you a bonus point if you can guess what it price charts at.
1,400.
Right on. Okay, you get
Really?
a bonus point. Yeah. Well done.
Condition makes a huge difference on something like this. This one probably is right around that 1,400 truly. But if you have like really great condition, I mean, you can get up into the way high. If you grade it with CGC or something and get a super high grade, it'll be 5,000, 10,000 plus if you get like the top grade. So this one would not, probably in the 8.5 range would be my guess, but that is still absolutely insane. This collection has been bananas. I hope you've commented down below your favorite Game Boy memories, but let me know your favorite game from this entire batch. Guys, this collection is beautiful, and I want you to know that we are buying heavily right now. We've got a new updated buy list down below. Check that out. It's a sheet. And send us your collection if you want to sell. We'd love to work out a deal. Let me know if you like this kind of different style video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.